Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Cypha Sistas. Tonight we'll be talking about some fun topics. How you doing over there, Rachel?
Hey everybody. Hey Malika.
What's going on?
I'm super good. I can't complain, It's been a busy start to my week, but I'm doing
Okay. All right. That's what's up.
good.
Busy starts are always good, aren't they?
Yeah, to an extent. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. Don't want no slow week. If I start off kind of kicking, then the week goes by pretty quickly for me. So
Yeah.
I like fast.
Definitely dig that. And that's true. It does make the week go by faster, but honestly, I just need time to slow down just a tiny bit. It's moving a little too fast for me.
You need breathing room. You need some breathing space. I get it. I get it.
My birthday's coming, the year is ending. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
A lot's happening.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up.
2022 kind of flew by, didn't it? It's like, where the fuck is the rest of the year, man? I've been planning shit all year and I ain't accomplished a damn thing out of plan because it's just going too fast. So
For real. Definitely agree on that one.
I don't even know.
You smoking? No.
Okay, so I've got a couple of things that I've got, right? So I've got this CBD, but it's green crack.
Okay.
So I puff on that after I'm done smoking my regular, you know what, to balance me out a little bit.
Nice.
And this is now later.
Now later?
Now later. I gotta do some research.
Yeah. That's a THC. Hi, Alex. Yay. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Alex. Thank you for joining us tonight.
What you smoking on tonight, Alex? While Alex answers, I'll tell y'all what I'm doing. I got some good.
What you got? The good.
It's called orange cookies. It's a hybrid of Girl Scout cookies and orange juice.
Okay.
And, it's a hybrid, so it's definitely not going on my bucket list, but it's still mad good.
All right.
It's a 60-40 split, indica being the 60, and of course the sativa being the 40. But here's the thing, right? It says that it is energetic and euphoric and very cerebral, which are like what characteristics of a sativa, but it's a dominant. It's an indica dominant, which once again proves my damn point.
Interesting. So these now laters, aka now and later, or now in later,
if you from the hood, you say now laters.
Now laters. So these now laters, like I said before, are balanced cross between Skittles or Zittles and a Bula by Beyond Top Shelf. Yeah. So it's a sweet fruit. It's got kind of a citrusy blend to it. But the gas is good. And it tastes I taste sense of apricot. So it's got some apricot in there and a little bit of pepper, which is interesting. So it's like spicy. Yeah. It's like good or sweet and spicy. Sweet and spicy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a now later. You know how now laters hit, sometimes they get that bitter, just a little, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep. For real.
That's
man.
That's though. I gotta what is it, a hybrid though? Is now later hybrid?
Yeah, it's a hybrid.
Try it.
Hey.
Oh, so okay. Alex,
I got you gonna read it? Go ahead, read it out.
Alex says she's something I got in Cali this past summer. Lost Coast Exotics. Orange Jewel. Excuse me.
Grown in Humboldt, and I know exactly where that is. All right.
It's a cross between Orange Push Pop and Sunset Sherbet. Okay, I gotta look up those strains because I want to know.
Man. Exactly.
Great, not hybrid.
I mean, you know what? And so what we were talking about earlier today, and I know we didn't talk about discussing this on the show, but like doing like a cannabis membership, like where people exchange cannabis and things like that. I would love to try some of what she got.
Oh, tasty!
This sounds delicious. It's tasty. All right, getting all excited over here.
Is the strongest flavor orange, Alex, or are there other like flavor notes in there? I'm curious. For anybody who wants to, we're talking to Alex who's commenting.
Yeah.
Comments, you'll see them posted.
I'm tempted just to send Alex the link, let her join the show.
I know, right? But she's busy. She's doing some stuff today. That's what she said. Okay. Hey, Establishing 87. Okay.
What's up, Established?
So we doing the same type of flavors tonight, Alex. I got the OG, the orange cookies, and you got the all right.
Orange is around. Orange is around.
Write that strain down for later though.
Yeah, I definitely got to. So wait, something she got in California though. That means I got to go back to Cali. But I will be looking for that.
Oh, strongest is orangey citrus. Okay, that's the strongest note. I feel like that one.
Yeah.
So,
it's the orange flake,
just like a quick plug, we definitely are going to be starting our own cannabis club. I want to. We're gonna say conservatively, the first meeting will be in February, but anybody who's interested, definitely at me on Instagram, Rachel Stayla 826. Or how do they get in contact with Bow Light Channel? I don't know. How does that work?
What are they trying to do? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I want them to like send their email information so we can send them the sign up for the club.
Honestly, I think the best bet is to have them search for Cypha Sistas on Facebook. Since most people have Facebooks. And I think, do we have a Cypha Sister Instagram as well?
No, I didn't start one yet.
Okay. All right. Well, right now we're on Facebook, and we've got a whole group going on where we're talking about strands. We're talking about all types of things.
Okay.
Sorry.
We got distracted. Establishing 87 said he got a strain called Purple Pussy. Okay. Is that
not his? Just bought it. Purple Pussy.
That's what you
want to try that because I like purple shit.
So me too. I love purple stuff. Is it a hybrid or what's up? What's up with Purple Pussy?
and can I meet you at the border so I can get some? And I just want to type this one. So Southern California, Lost Coast Exotics Orange Jewel. That's what I'm writing down these strands.
So here's what we'll do. Next week we will have a sign up posted, like a hyperlink within the show somewhere where you can sign up to get information about the club. Right now we're just doing members in Virginia only, just to or DMV area, because cannabis is legal recreationally all throughout the DMV. So DC, Maryland, Virginia. We're gonna be having a lot of fun meetups in person, doing some stuff virtually. It's gonna be gifting going on. It's gonna be a blast. You can bring your gadgets. We're gonna do an exchange from from everybody's gadget graveyard. You might have something someone might like. I know I got a lot of stuff that people be like, "Oh, I want one of those," and I just want to be like, "Here."
Our pleasure. You get stuck on that one and weed maps, right? I'm stuck on both of them. If one ain't got it, I go to the other.
I like All Buds.
All Buds? All right. I gotta check out All Buds too.
Yeah, I'm still an All Bud girl because I like the way they break it down.
All right.
They give you the percentage of THC to expect. They give you whether it's a hybrid. Like, it's a really good breakdown. You should check it out.
Okay.
So, you want to get into it or?
Yeah, man. Let's kick off.
All right. So, we are going to be talking about great gift ideas for the Hi-lidays.
Hi-lidays. You like how we changed that?
Hi-lidays. The Hi-lidays. Okay. We didn't spell it out because it looked like Hi Ladies.
So we were like, yeah, we'll just call it. We're going to coin the phrase here. Hi-lidays.
Exactly. Although I'm sure someone else said it. But right now,
I want to believe I'm the smartest person in the room sometimes. And so here we go.
So Malika and I looked at a couple of like really great lists. Forbes, Esquire, another one called Fashionista. I'm not gonna lie to you. Forbes.
Oh, well, wait a minute. So let me just jump in really quick. So
Oh, go ahead.
you said Esquire, Fashionista.
Yeah, those were the articles.
So those were some, and yeah. Now keep going because I wanted to point out that we found articles like everywhere, like GQ magazine,
Yeah.
Forbes, Architectural Digest,
For real.
Esquire mag. What was the other one that I said Architectural Digest? There was another one, Thrillist and Delight. So we looked at different articles from all over the place. So you guys just don't think we were just looking at one article and picking stuff off of that. But I wanted to point out the fact that like cannabis is so common nature now. I never thought I would ever see a cannabis article in Forbes and especially Architectural Digest. Because what the hell does cannabis have to do with anything architectural? Unless you're planting like cannabis trees
Doing
in
it in
the
a crib. What if you make a she shed? You
a canna room.
Yeah, come on now.
Okay. I feel where you're going.
So, I just love that, like you said, it's become so mainstream that like there's like gift list ID, and I mean they had art, they had gadgets, they had you name it. It was on the list. There was a type of item that you could purchase on the list as a gift. Exactly. They do use hemp to build homes. Hemp. Yes. Very right. Established in 87. I see you.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about the hemp homes. Because somebody was talking to me about that. Somebody said they wanted to build them one. Was it me? You? I was going to say, was it you?
Yeah, I wanted to use hempcrete because it's actually supposed to be really good. A really sturdy building material, and the filtering, like it's just really good overall. The living conditions, everything. Okay, and it's pretty cheap too. It's pretty cheap. It's just that you have to finding the people who manufacture them, because I guess I don't know what the deal is with like what's the holdup and why it isn't being pushed as a good sustainable building material, because it really is.
And you would think with so much hemp being grown or so much cannabis being grown in the country now that there'd be a lot more access to these materials. You know, you can just
what about like that's exactly, but
yeah, you could buy whatever from a dispensary, not a dispensary, but a farm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And come up with your own stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just did.
No, you didn't cut me. It's okay. That's a good conversation, girl.
And
all right, yeah, so let's talk about my top 5.
All right. What you got?
All right, so my first.
And her birthday is on December 21st. And so yeah. So if anybody's interested in
I don't celebrate Christmas, just so everyone knows. I observe Hanukkah, or the Feast of Dedication. And that starts on December 17th this year, if I'm not mistaken. I could be a little bit off because sometimes I am off. But yeah. So
I loaded up the Cash App here if anybody's trying to feel froggy and send my sister.
If y'all feel the vibe, that'd be beautiful. And if you want to get me something from this list, listen up to hear where these items are from. I am not a mean Sag. How rude is that? 7. I am a sweetheart. Ask anybody. That's when you're supposed to chime in and be like, she is a sweetheart, y'all. That's messed up. Okay, Melissa.
I'm just playing. I did that on purpose just to fuck with you. No, she is a sweetheart. She is definitely one of my favorite people in the world. Oh, she is. And it's rare to be one of my favorite people because I don't like very many people. So
definitely got to put that disclaimer on. We'll see which one of us is the actual mean one.
I am not mean. I'm just honest.
You are. All right.
And some people take the honesty as offensive.
Let's talk about this list because I was super excited by these few items. Like I tried to keep it real brief so this is what I did. Just as a sidebar, I did my top 5 items, and then there was so many really cool things that I had to do a few brands so that people could go look at the stuff that they have, because like some of these brands is really doing it, and one of them in particular had too many items for me to list.
Everything. All right. What you got?
Number 5 on my list is the Green J flame-free rechargeable lighter. This was listed in the Esquire list because they
So is
had the
it like
best.
the USB? It was the USB lighter, right?
Yeah, you can charge it. It's chargeable, rechargeable, and I love it. Flame free, no chemicals, no butane, no anything that you're inhaling while you having your pull. So that's pretty dope. And I
And a
definitely.
side note, you can travel with that overseas because it is rechargeable via USB and it doesn't have butane in it. You cannot
Oh, that's
travel
even better.
with, yeah, yeah.
That's
So,
even better. And this item is under $50, y'all.
I
It's
know,
actually
girl.
under $30. So that was another reason why I picked. I was like, that's pretty dope. Honestly, most of the items on this list, because I'm not, I don't like to be up in people's. I'm. It's more quality over quantity for me. So my list is top 5 truly under $50.
That's what she wants for Christmas. Wait till you get my list.
That the second one is the carry case keychain.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that too.
Right?
Yeah, I was gonna put that on my list, but I was like, nah, she probably got it.
This is from Sackville, and it's so dope. It's a keychain with one like spliff holder, and it holds your little L in front of it, in it, and you can carry it around. I love it because I always want to have like a spliff on the go, but like it's good if you like, where you gonna put it. It's a really good. It's cute.
And you won't break it, right? You won't break the
Exactly.
spliff.
It will preserve your
It's
spliff and
perfect.
keep it nice.
Yes.
Yeah. The next thing is the Taboo cigarette set. Now they had to advertise it. This company, I guess, advertise it as a tobacco situation, but it's like a kit, and it holds your tips. It holds the paper like a tissue dispenser. You're rolling paper like a tissue dispenser, and then you close it, and you put the tray down, and then you just do everything that you're gonna do. So it's super cute. It looks like a compact mirror.
Okay.
And it's by a company named Alessi.
Oh.
And then I also liked this smell proof pouch. It's a cute little leather tiny pouch that could just go in your bag for when you're carrying your trees on the go. When you meeting for the sesh, or you just going out by yourself on a hike, wherever you're going.
Yeah, a small proof bag is always best.
Inconspicuous. It's a really good thing to carry.
Yes.
And then my last thing, which I freaking love, is called a Whack-It grinder. I saw it on and I meant to send it to you. I forgot to send it to you. I saw it on Instagram on a page for a brand called Happy Buds. Well, they're a retailer and a store in Brooklyn, and just a movement in general. They have a whole bunch of cannabis events. They're always like on the cutting edge of showing you what's going on in cannabis. So that's how I found it, and it's called Whack It, and it's like a kitchen grinder.
Okay.
It's super fast. You literally put it on top of your flour, press it down, and it grinds it immediately.
I think and it's called Whack It.
Love it. Yes.
Whack
And
It.
I love it, love it, love it. That's the company. It's called Whack It Kitchen Grinder. And that was like my number one. Gotta have it, want it so bad.
Please, Jesus, send it to me, or whoever I'm praying to, send it on
exactly. Because it's not gonna go to the graveyard. I'm tired of grinding tired of all of this. Tired of all of this. Okay,
I'm gonna check out your Whack-It grinder really quick, but I do have an electric grinder that I bought at the smoke shop. Now, but I hate it, right? Because for some reason it doesn't, like, if the bud is at the bottom, it blocks the grinder from going around. So I'm interested in seeing this Whack-It grinder.
It doesn't even hold it. You literally put it, like, it doesn't keep any of the flour inside of the grinder. You just put it right on top of the grinder, and that's it.
I'm looking it up right now.
W.a.g, just in case anybody wants to know how to spell it. W.a.g grinder.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah, I do.
Isn't that dope?
So here it is. It's $65 on Amazon, people.
They go to their site and support the business. Don't buy it from Amazon. Come on, y'all.
I get it, but it was the first page to pull it up. So that's it. That's what it looks like.
Page. But yes, that is what it looks like. They have other cute little models with like stickers and designs and stuff on it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then, really quickly, before I turn it over to Malika, I just want to shout out my top brands that I'm really feeling and just really in awe of, like, how much they've like found their niche within the industry and are just innovating and doing really great things. My top is Edie Parker. Ugh, I love Edie Parker. If it's Edie Parker is a company for, the bougie, the type of people who like to smoke their cannabis using a cigarette holder. They have, like, you remember those lighters that women had in the 50s, and it was
Oh
like a
yeah,
glass,
the long ones.
not that's the cigarette holder, but the lighters for the with the glass bottle, and it was like, you tap it while you pick it up. It's big and cumbersome, but it's so cute because it's just a whole aesthetic of just being like super girly. I love Edie Parker because that's their whole aesthetic, is being a super duper girly feminine stoner. You know what I mean? And it's super cute. If you are a super girly stoner, definitely check them out. Their stuff is so bougie that they sell in Saks Fifth Avenue, just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are bouge. You're totally bouge.
Anyways.
I'll be going to the outlet. No.
I'm just gonna go to edieparker.com. They do pre-roll. I mean, they do everything. They are doing everything because it's a whole aesthetic. If you're into the aesthetic, having that aesthetic, as a part of your
your
cannabis thing,
experience. Yeah.
yeah, the Edie Parker is definitely. And no, guys, I don't work for Edie Parker. I'm just picking up the things that I like and sharing the info with you. If you know what I mean, like it's nothing to me. I don't care. My other brand is Sackville. Sackville be doing some dope, like kooky stuff. Like, I love it because it's just different. Like, they'll come out the way, like that keychain. That keychain is like super cute. It's gold. Like, they border on bougie, but they still, they still can do stuff that's for everyone. So that's why I like Sackville. Brands for apparel, I love, once again, Free My Weed Man. They not only are they just an apparel brand, but they also do work in the community for people, for black people who have been incarcerated, anybody who's been incarcerated for charges on cannabis, that it's time for them to be free. It's time for them to be free. And I love it. I love it. It's just so classy. It's so classic. It's so unstated and understated. I love Free My Weed Man. What's up? What's up, Grumpy?
I'm sorry. I keep getting texts about another show, and I'm like, hold fast. Like, I'm not in that show yet. I'll be in there in a minute. But, like, yeah.
And then my last one is Buy Weed from Women. We talked about them last week. I love it. I love that. I love their voice. I love their platform. And I love their apparel. It's super cute, super simple. Definitely, if you want to get the stoner woman in your life something, definitely give a perusal of all those places that I mentioned. And last but not least, Happy Buds Brooklyn on Instagram. Check them out. They are amazing. If you want to be in the know for what's new, they keep it fresh and they keep it funky. Hello.
All right.
Malika, what's good?
All right. So what I've got is so number one, I need a cannabis candle or something to get rid of the cannabis smell in my house. So a cannabis candle or a cannabis spray is what I'm looking at. All right. Number two, rose cones, because I guess you smoked one. You said it was amazing, and I want to try one now.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Number three for me was just smack dead to me in the middle. You call it 2.5 all the way to 3.5. Weed. Just give me some bud. Give me some cannabis.
Yes, that's a good idea.
That's the best gift ever. Number four.
Wait. For that, you can give also those cards. Remember those cards?
Oh yeah, the cards that you had with the no. But I don't just want one like.
Oh, you don't want a pre-roll. You just want a whole. Give me a whole half right now.
I'll take an eighth. I'll take an eighth. The next one is I'm trying to stop these text messages from coming in because. All right, the next one is
Your phone on do not disturb.
yeah, yeah, but it's coming through over here too. So hold up,
Oh.
let me try. Yeah, it's still gonna come through on both devices. The next thing that I like is so I saw a it's called the Bomb Appetite Cookbook, and I saw that on online. So I'd like to try that because it seemed like it had a lot of good recipes for the munchies. So I was like, ooh, okay, all right.
That does
And then
sound good.
number 5 is a book by Emily Post called Higher Etiquette. So it talks about weed etiquette.
You calling me bougie? How rude.
Well,
Okay.
you know what? We talk about etiquette all the time, and we're trying to educate the people on how to, not just be a raggedy smoker, to be a good smoker. And yeah, I think the book could be a great resource, but also it could teach me a bunch of things since I started
Why don't
later
you
in life.
just write Emily Post for stoners?
Because that's called Higher Etiquette. So it's written by Emily Post's granddaughter, and it is for stoners. It's specifically for stoners. That's
Oh,
why it's called
oh, that
Higher
makes it even better.
Etiquette.
That makes it even better. I didn't know that it was for
My bad, my bad. I should have gave a whole background.
you
I
didn't
gave half the background. I gave
yeah, you
half the
didn't
background.
clarify. You didn't clarify.
I
I
ain't
love
clarify.
that. Oh my god, I might want that book.
You see, you say, you
We
say.
might have to
What
do
you talking about?
we might have to do book club, do Cypha Sistas book club and read that.
The higher, yeah, the weed for higher etiquette. Yes, yes. So another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about today was my swag box. Right, I love this swag box. So the swag box actually comes with a couple of things, and I'm going to open it up. And it comes with lighter holders, right? And so this is for when you're smoking with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll just put it on my lap. They don't run off with your lighter because this is going to be uncomfortable in the pocket, right? So you just put your lighter in there, and amen. And if you're
I
smart, you put
love
your on the
that
lighter leash, right? And then they can't run off with your shit. It also comes with a rolling tray.
because it's a bunch of lighter thieves in our sites.
Yes, comes with a rolling tray. It comes with a grinder, and it comes with a stash jar.
That's
It
so.
comes with a lock, so you can lock the damn thing. It's so I love
Oh,
this tray, right? So I keep like my other, like another one of my grinders in here. I keep some pipes in here. I keep some rolling
so
papers in here. You know what else
what
I
retailer? Share with us. What retailer did you
so
find
it's
this on?
it's from Swag Gear. That's the name of the company, Swag Gear.
Swag Gear. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's black owned. I don't know. I don't think it really, hey, it works. And I like the fact that you can lock it because there's a lock on the front.
Mm-hmm.
And to keep your kids out, right? And it could just be a
I
pretty little
love
box
that.
that you fit anywhere. So yeah,
That
this is one of my favorites.
that's
Another
a
trick of the
kitchen
trade
version.
that I've learned over the years, or since I
Mm-hmm.
started smoking, is I keep my hotel keys. Right? So as I scrape my weed, it works. Yeah.
That's you know what? That's the less bougie way to do it. There's also a company that created a solution for that, and they're called Rolling Spoon.
So I understand Miss Rolling Spoon.
But I love it. Keep you definitely. That's what I used to do with my Metro cards.
Hell yeah, why not? Why not? So established in 87 says I keep my Zippo with me and light it for you. Nothing worse than someone ask you to lose your life. Yeah, and walk off with it.
Yeah,
Exactly. Your
literally.
Zippo.
You're
I
smart. A
keep a
Zippo,
lighter
you
leash
really
on.
can walk away with that. But Zippos
Shit.
are high maintenance, bro. For me, Zippos are high maintenance. Refilling the lighter, I don't want to do all of that. I don't want to do all that.
I like the Zippos because they're windproof. So typically, if it's windy, you can light your spliff still. I found a lot of great uses for Zippos in the desert. And it's windy out there sometimes.
For me,
And
the lighter will solve all of those problems.
only problem is you can't really travel with the butane or the fuel that you need to refill the Zippo if you're on a plane
Exactly.
and stuff like that. You'll have to
So
stick
that's
it in
why I
your
said the lighter solves
yeah.
all those problems.
Yeah.
I'm here for that flameless lighter. I saw that. Like, you should have saw me when I was reading that list. My eyes lit up mad bright. Like, what?
Yeah.
Flameless
Yeah.
lighter? That's like in a car.
Flameless lighter.
I like those lighters. I always have because I don't like oh, you have an electronic, exactly, Alex. That's what I'm saying. An electronic lighter. And the one I found is rechargeable. I never even thought of electronic lighter until I saw that uh that on the list today.
Yeah.
So
So I have
no.
an electronic lighter that I've been using for my cigars forever. And it's a chargeable lighter that I use all the time. And I use it to light my
I never
weed if I
bring that out.
yeah, it's because it's $80 and I ain't trying to have nobody walk off. I ain't
First of
speaking
all,
specifically of
do
you.
exactly. I was about to say.
I'm not speaking specifically of you, and I probably I'm talking very vaguely because I keep it near my cigar stuff. So
But to
usually
be
I'll just
fair,
like yeah,
I don't usually partake of cigars because I can't stand them. So
yeah, yeah.
that's probably
So
fine.
established in '87. I just want to jump back to the Zippo. It is I love the nostalgia, and I have a couple of Zippos that I keep around, just because I like I've got a skull one. I've got a couple of good Zippos. So yeah, I feel you. But yeah, the electric lighters are great. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay with Alex on that one.
See.
They've sold me flameless. I have a lot of hair, and like I like to wear my hair out sometimes, a lot of the time, and this is like annoying. I'm always like, one time I burned my nose hair. I lit it too fast when I was trying to
Oh
like
Lord.
I had a split in my mouth. And I burned my nose hair. It was just so terrible because all I was smelling was burning nose hair. And
Oh
like it was
Jesus.
like black soot. Right?
You really fucked your nose up.
I know. That's why I'm like, electric lighter, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm too haphazard to you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the person who's gonna have a spliff in their mouth and be lighting it and multitasking. So I definitely would like to have the
An
option,
electric lighter. Yeah.
yeah, not burning myself down. You know what I mean? So I'm
I
sorry.
may be getting that one for you since you burning yourself.
That sounds like judgment.
No, no. It's called safety. I love my nieces and nephews and they mama need to be there. Ain't got nothing to do with judgment.
Oh, okay. Just make sure it has a flat heating element instead of prongs. Prongs get in the way and it's hard to use. That one is at the one I was talking about, the green jay. It looked, I didn't see any prongs. It was like a circle in the middle. Hold on, let me pull it up really quickly. I'm gonna see if I could pull it up for y'all because it was like super cute too. That's also like it caught my eye. The picture caught my eye before the like it told me what the list told me what it was. So that should tell you that it's something. Forbes list wasn't even that good to me. I wouldn't have gotten anything on the Forbes list if I'm being honest.
See.
Yep, it's the first thing. Hold on. Can y'all see this? Y'all can see this? So the circle in the middle,
Uh-huh. Yep.
I think that's the button. And then I think the part on the top is where you put your, you know, to light, to put your whatever you're going to light. But love it. Love of it. And you know, they rude. They was like, this is better than a bodega bic. Yes, it says
Hell yeah.
Green Jay is the brand. Yes, it is.
Yes. Thank you.
That's what I said at the beginning. Green Jay. Because I wrote it there. I made a list, y'all. All right. Pen and paper, y'all.
Green Jay.
That's what's up, Alex. I'm glad we can help. She said it's on her list now, too.
Heck yeah, man.
So, did you finish your list or? Oh my God. Stop laughing at your other.
I did. I finished the list. I went through the list.
All
I
right.
gave you 5 things, and I talked about the swag box.
All right.
Hell, since I got access to honey, I'm not really worried about that. You know what I'm saying? So you know. Oh, so let's talk about some recipes, man.
All right. Yes, finally. So share your recipe first. Because I already told you.
So I was thinking some stuffing, man. Some stuffing with some either some oil, some infused cannabis oil, or some infused cannabis butter. I think stuffing would be good. Infused cannabis butter or oil. You could make stuffing with.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not even a recipe. But anyways,
It
if
is.
y'all
It's as good
join the
as it
club,
gets.
we will
We'll
sharing
post the
any
recipes, and that's why
recipe.
I thought we were only talking about like stuff that we want. But like
But
posting the recipes, we could do later. Yeah, and I've got a great oyster stuffing recipe that I'd be happy to post. But all you'd have to do is substitute that cannabis infused either oil or butter, in order to make it an edible.
yeah, exactly. And I started doing infused macaroni and cheese, like baked macaroni and cheese. Oh my goodness. I think that is one of my favorite edibles to eat. Like, whew,
See
it
it?
be here. It be here. My sister's trying to convince me to make Katie, she's trying to convince me to make some for my birthday this year. And I'm like, bro, why I gotta cook on my birthday? So she was like, all right, infuse the butter and I'll make the mac and cheese. And I'm like, I don't know if yours is gonna hit like mine though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's just something about when you make your own mac and cheese. It just you can't eat everybody macaroni and cheese. That's all I'm
And
saying.
well, I taught her how to make mac and cheese. It's just like, when someone gets a recipe, they make it their own no matter what. You feel me? And I've
Yeah.
never had her take on my recipe. So
Mm.
it's very interesting. I'm thinking about it
I
because
mean,
it would
for your
be
birthday, why not?
exactly. It would be nice to enjoy the mac and cheese without having to have done all of the work to make it. But basically, y'all, you just use infused butter, and put it as needed as you would in your recipe. That's a really good way to make. I use about, I would say, I ain't gonna lie to you, I use about a half a
Yeah.
stick of infused butter.
You have to, because you put the butter in the noodles while they hot and mix that butter
Exactly.
in so that the
Exactly.
noodles absorb it. Look, I'm telling y'all my business.
You
But
already know. You are
but
ready. Step one. And if you make a roux, you can definitely infuse your roux as well. If you're the
with
type of
oil.
person who roux
Yep.
with your macaroni and cheese, it's another way to compound, your cannabis
Your
with
cannabis
how.
intake.
It depends on how strong you want to make the macaroni and cheese because that's the problem, right? I like my macaroni and cheese, like my recipe, and what I end up doing is overdoing it and being like gone. So
Jeez, man, you can't do that for the holidays though. And you better not do that on your birthday. Especially if I drive up there. Shit.
I be knocked out like what? I
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going home.
don't know
Yeah,
it.
I got a dispensary around the corner. I'm heading there.
Oh,
And,
you know what we could do? I might do it like cupcake style. Put it in a cupcake,
mm,
like
yeah,
how,
yeah, the mac and cheese cupcakes.
and that way the servings will be a good enough size.
Appropriate.
If
They'll be
if I
appropriate.
decide if so just as a sidebar, y'all, we are definitely considering, we're still working on our event and still happening, but full disclosure, um we realize that it's the holidays and everybody has a lot going on and it may not be a priority. So we may want to reschedule.
Yeah.
Definitely let everyone know by Friday. But if we do reschedule, then we will be posting that.
Yeah. And we'll be posting it in the Cypha Sistas group. So
Exactly.
come
And
on
then we'll
Facebook,
let you
check
know
us
on
out.
Monday's show as well. And that's just a sidebar because we're talking about my birthday, but you know, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Another thing that I've recently started making with cannabis is brownies. And this is just like the Ghirardelli brownies, but
Mm-hmm.
using like the oil or the butter for that. Well, all you need is oil. Put some oil in there. And, yeah. Yeah.
I was making those. I make them, but because I am not into eggs and all of that stuff, it comes out more like a ganache. I don't know how to explain it. It's very decadent. They love it. They love it. The Katie, my boo boo, you know, everybody love it. They be going ham, like, oh, like I'll make it, and then the next day that joint will be gone.
What's up, Dutch? Dutch was the texter. Full disclosure.
Y'all forgive me.
She was coming for me. I was like,
I'm like,
Rachel was like, put the phone down.
Either it's me. I'm 6 hours behind everybody, and there's no daylight savings here. So I'm still thinking the show is at 2 for our show. And oh man, hi y'all.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I stressed out my best friend. You can tell we best friends because she looked at this shit like, girl.
I may have done that once or twice.
I know she looked at the phone.
After I said I'm not texting anymore, I was like, I'll hit you later.
Touchy, put your hands up. Put your hands up. I gotta see that green. That's my favorite color. Ooh.
So it's foil.
Oh, I love it.
And you know she does them, right?
Yeah, I do this. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
this my other hand is not done. Don't judge me, y'all. I'm stressed out.
I'm judging. The fact that you got that far all by yourself.
No, yeah. she's a nail tech. She's a professional. She's a professional.
I'm an actual nail tech.
And a skin esthetician.
I know she's an esthetician. I didn't know. I didn't know you did nails as well, Dutchie.
Of course. Look at my nerves. Don't you? I wouldn't know I did nails either. Do you see how crazy I look right now? Do I look like I do nails?
Okay, so what you got
doing your nails right now? Would you want me doing your nails right now?
Look, her one eye's jumping like mine was earlier.
I'm judging on one hand, the hand that attracted me. Yes, I would.
Okay. That was my. I'm not stressed out.
Yes, I would. Dude,
I'm gonna talk like this the whole show.
Oh. So wait. You got a spliff over there? You need to light it up.
I'm about to grab my spliff. Hello, everybody. I'm the one that pops in and out because my life is in Hawaii and I'm 6 hours behind. I'm sorry, but I love y'all.
It's okay because we love you too, and we always got time for you. So don't even worry.
All day.
I love it. So excuse me, party people. I will be back with a party favorite so I could come and get lit.
Sounds like a plan.
Malika, fix your screen a little because we're only getting your forehead. Yeah.
Wait. Let's see if we can bring it up. Yeah, you may just be stuck on forehead style.
That's fine. No, we can see you now.
Lean back.
I see your strain is getting real well, huh?
Oh yeah, man. It's going great. Now later, everybody.
So Dutchie, we was talking about like holiday infusion recipes, like things we could turn into edibles. You have any suggestions for our
sweet potato pie?
Hey.
Yeah. I wasn't even blowing my joke. She caught me off guard with that shit.
Hey, listen. I mean, because think about it. Sweet potato pie is made with butter. You can't make a sweet potato pie without butter. So it only makes sense to infuse that butter before you start to making the pie.
And yes. Ooh, that would be good. Okay.
Yeah. You could oil baste your turkey.
Lika.
What up?
Do you remember Pat's sweet potato pie recipe? Ooh.
I don't think I ever got it, but I'm sure I can figure it out.
I was about to be like, what's good? I'm coming over. Let's make an infused sweet potato pie.
What about red velvet? What about red velvet?
Ooh.
We're talking about holiday things that you guys would like to infuse. Yeah. So I'm gonna think because she said the turkey, which is dope. Mm-hmm. My mind instantly thinks to munchies, so I instantly think of sweets.
That's why I start thinking of cookbook for Christmas.
Like banana pudding. I'm not real big on banana pudding, but there are a lot of people that are. I'm funny with the bananas. Once they start looking funky,
if they brown, you gotta throw that out.
I don't eat bananas. I like green bananas, but that's just because I'm a Caribbean girl,
So me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I prefer
We
green
all
banana
are.
and even.
Well,
Yep. So and even when I eat a banana that's a yellow banana, it can be fully yellow. It has to be
Yeah.
half green.
I
can't
can't
eat.
even eat. I just can't even taste the sweet of it. Once I hit the sweet, I don't want none. I don't
It's
want.
too much.
Yeah.
It's too mushy. But if I catch it in the stage where it's still green
fresh.
but going yellow, where it's fresh, it's slightly sweet, not too sweet, it's still firm.
Maybe I'll try it that way. I never tried it that way because I just was like, ugh.
Try it when before. I would think Edu,
But
I
what
would
can
tell
you
you
infuse for the banana pudding?
You can infuse the vanilla wafers if you make them yourself.
If you make them yourself, yeah.
And you can also infuse cream, and you just got to know how to do it.
To make the pudding, the actual pudding part.
Infuse the cream.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just asking
So we
because
got.
the prior minds want to know.
You can
No, of course.
caramel sauce. That's a good one. Caramel sauce.
Oh yeah.
What else is a holiday favorite? Cheesecake is another holiday favorite.
Yeah.
I know some people that actually make those infused cheesecakes.
Did you say unfused? She said
infused.
Unfused.
The infusions.
Yeah, I totally think you know what else could be infused? Greens, girl. Greens.
Oh yeah.
Greens.
Oh yeah.
The greens. You got to infuse the greens because so for me, I use a lot of the oil that comes off of the turkey because I don't put pork in my greens anymore. Mm-hmm. So we use like smoked turkey. Well, if you guys notice, turkey has a lot of oil in it, has a lot of oil. So my question would be, what's the replacer for the oil to infuse the greens? How would you do that? Would you saute everything first with an infused oil? Like, would you saute the onions and everything that go into the greens? Because you don't want to cook them out. You don't want to cook the THC out.
You could, and then you could even add additional oil to the turkey, right? Just kind of baste it, put it in the oven for a little bit to let it warm up.
Put decarbed bud inside of like the flaps of the turkey, the way people put herbs inside of.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just spitballing here, so.
No. That sounds good though.
You can actually use part of like just the leaves.
I'm gonna answer your question in a sec.
Adults. Hey, listen, it's not to change the subject, but this man just saw me struggling, and I know he was like, "Girl, get yourself together."
Virgo, just. I was trying. At one point, I was like, "Look."
I know you was.
Y'all, before we just answer Establishing 87 question, just really quickly for the recipes, I wanted to say that you can also infuse drinks in your honey.
Yes,
don't
you can.
Forget, you don't need to get into the alcohol. You can get into infused drinks.
Yeah.
Have a great time and not have a hangover. Hello.
Or you take some BC powder to avoid it from a professional joint.
That too. But you know, my can of cocktails be taking me higher than the alcohol ever could. So that's why I just love me some good can of cocktails. I can't lie.
Oh man, yeah, you're right. So look, let's jump into, because we've got about maybe 12 minutes left. Let's jump into the last topic, and that is surviving or stress coping in the Hi-lidays.
So really quickly, Establishing 87.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Next week we'll talk about that because we can talk about suppositories. We can talk, like, the list goes on as far as how CBD and THC can improve your sex life. What? Sorry, what?
You got
suppositories?
You didn't know?
No.
Next week.
Damn. Next week.
Tune in next week.
I will wait. No, I will be on the show next week. I got to be here for this.
Let me make a note so that we don't forget.
Make a note, yes.
Let you know, boo boo. Okay. Anyway.
Oh.
I didn't know you know about that.
No.
We can make those
and I like to call myself a connoisseur of such arts, but no, I feel slow.
I have a quick recipe, easy.
He said, "Nah." So wait, do we just want to jump into that? And then But we gotta talk about coping, man. We gotta talk about coping.
I'm done with you right now. I got you next week. You want me to come next week because I'll be prepared with all of the info. But what I will say is I don't know what it is from the man's side of the experience, but from the woman's side of the experience, I'm gonna give the chef's kiss.
Well, I have a question, and it can be for next week. So let me just bring it up, and then we can decide. Y'all can decide on. So we're talking about honey. There's a new little honey that's supposed to be an aphrodisiac and all this other knick-knack and stuff, right? So now it's a honey aphrodisiac. I'll tell you when we get off live. I ain't plugging nobody in right now.
Y'all better tell me. Don't play with
me. Infuse.
But I'm wondering if you can infuse that too.
Yes, I don't see why you can't.
Some kind of honey, whatever is in that honey is got people going nuts. And it's arousal. It's some sort of and it's all natural.
We'll see. Spanish fly is all natural too.
Oh Lord. Why did Bill just come to mind? Lord.
God.
I don't even know who that is.
Bill Cosby.
Bill, you know who Bill is. Bill Cosby, Bill.
Oh, my bad. I don't even know.
Hey.
Who is that?
All right.
Hey, it gives a whole new meaning to pudding pop, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm done. So next week, y'all, we definitely going to be talking about cannabis and sex.
Can of sex.
Grown-ups. So I can say
that goes together. You see, 1 + 1 equals you.
Cannabis and intimacy. Because we're going to make it. We got to open it up.
I called it a sexually infused experience.
I just want to know, is it going to take us to Astro World where I can be Dutch Skywalker forever?
Please, Lord.
Anyway. And I'm going to do Starscream over here. You keep fucking around.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so, really quickly, because we apparently are running out of time, this little quick thing is 5 ways to stay sane during the holidays.
Yes, because we need that.
5 easy ways. That's what I called it. 5 easy ways to stay sane during the holidays. Okay? So 1, and this is like super important, maintain your boundaries.
Yes.
Because people are going to be asking you to come to family gatherings. And people, you know what I mean? You asking you to do stuff, pushing you. And if you aren't standing firm in what you're going to allow, who you're going to interact with, you do it for the whole entire year. So just because it's the holidays, that doesn't change anything. Maintain your boundaries, and only you can maintain them. Okay? Only you can maintain them. Don't expect someone else to maintain your boundaries. Establishing A7. How you gonna get on my list? That is
that's number 5, brother.
All right. Thank you. I'm counting down, and that is literally number 1 on my list.
Is that number 1?
Okay.
Look at spilling secrets.
Get out of here, establishing 87.
He's a Virgo. He's smart like that.
All right.
He is. He is.
Check in with yourself regularly. Don't get so caught up in doing all of this stuff and shopping and just the whole whirlwind of the holiday season that you forget you're a person with your own needs, with your own everything going on. You still have to, like, sometimes we get caught up in the holiday season so much so that when after New Year's Eve, the next week, everybody's down, depressed. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just because you haven't been keeping up with yourself and making sure you're good. Make sure you're good.
Yep.
Acknowledge your feelings, honor your feelings, because if you don't, you're gonna go crazy. So that's an easy way to stay sane.
Yep.
Next, be intentional. That means just go for it. Be intentional about anything. If you're be intentional about taking care of yourself, be intentional about saying, okay, I'm not doing shit for the holidays, and I'm just gonna stay in my damn house and read a whole bunch of books and be under a cozy blanket and whatever you want to do. Don't just fly by night.
I'm not even gonna post that yet. Hold on.
I don't think he's a Grinch. Can I address what he just said? Can we
not yet. Let me
address him. All right. This is my next step. Be intentional. Skip the shit if you don't want to go. That's
Hell
number
yeah.
4.
Skip shit.
If you don't want to go, skip that shit.
It's
Don't
okay to
Edie
say
said
fuck
I can
that.
skip you.
It's okay to say fuck that. I don't want to go.
You don't have to go.
Rachel
have to
said
go.
skip you, skip
miserable.
you. I don't want to be bothered
Okay.
with you, skip you.
Stay home and enjoy your blunt and be happy. And last but not least, keep that cannabis close, but enjoy it responsibly.
Yes. And to address what Established in 87 said, I'm going to let Rachel go ahead and read it. Dutchie, you can address it.
All right. Established in
Absolutely.
87 said, being high is the only way I stay sane around the fake Christmas spirit people. From the music to the traffic to seeing fam you can't stand. It's just, you're not a Grinch. That literally, the list was for you to be able to make it. And you're literally doing that.
I am a Grinch. Every year,
I don't think you're a Grinch.
The Grinch is my favorite Christmas symbol.
I don't think he's a Grinch. Me, when I listen to Christmas music, it have to have, like, if I'm listening to Deck the Halls, it has to say Deck the Halls trap version. There's no way. I'm so serious. They hear trap music, Christmas songs coming up out of my house. I'm not
That's
trying to go
because she's from Texas.
I love it. Hey.
I listen to the old heads because it's old to my grandpa.
Type of Christmas music too. When I was growing up in New York on Flatbush side, all you hear
reggae.
All Christmas love. Praise ye the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise ye the Lord. Hallelujah.
And I like the old school stuff. So I like
well,
the
I
Nat
listen
King
to
Cole, Otis Redding, Merry Christmas Baby, Nat King Cole, the Temptations. I listen to the old school stuff.
So I listen to all of that because we grew up on it. But it's like you'll hear Deck the Halls, the trap version. Mm-hmm. Then you'll hear Here Comes Santa Claus, the trap version. Then you'll slide in there with Silver Bells, the trap version. And then we'll slide to Regular Temptations. And then we'll give Mariah, we'll let Mariah have her time.
I'm about sick of Mariah. Go away. I ain't even gonna lie. I love the song, but I'm about sick of her because, like, it says that she is the most, like, her songs now are more associated with Christmas.
She's making that bread during this season.
She gets paid because she's like she's released the most important Christmas song of the century, is what they're saying. Now,
I don't mind it
because Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah, Otis.
So listen, I don't mind it, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't mind it. Because I don't fuck with Mariah no more. She ain't really put out shit that I listen to. So if I ain't got to listen to Mariah's ass except for one time a year, I'm okay with that. And it's not bad music.
I will say that the woman has a beautiful voice.
I'm confused from this conversation because, again, I don't celebrate Christmas, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't celebrate the spirit of Christmas.
I just don't want to hear her during Christmas. She doesn't represent Christmas to me. She represents Hoeing.
So, wait, I'm sorry, she represents what?
I probably shouldn't
no. Here's how I feel. For Christmas, I do not associate Christmas with that whole Christianity shit. That's just me. I associate Christmas with gifts and shit like that. I associate with a tree and for the kids. But when it comes to like the whole religious shit, am I the only motherfucker that don't got a lighter? I'm the only
apparently. Shit.
Y'all gets on my nerves.
No, you get on your own nerves because you left your lighter.
Shit. You came in late and you don't got a lighter.
What the hell? You unprepared. You unprepared.
So unprepared today. You see, I'm stressed out. But no, but all seriousness though, for me, I don't really particularly celebrate Christmas with the spirit of it. I like to smoke a lot of cannabis around that time, get with the family, you know, that walk that you and your cousins do, you know, that your parents ain't supposed to know why y'all walking. We do that. You know what I mean? We go on that little walk. Now we just going for a walk.
See, my family just goes on the back deck.
Yeah,
they really just show up at my house and hit the deck.
We never went anywhere. We would be
ain't nobody going nowhere.
We'll be outside.
So for the elders that are in the whole Christian theme, for the elders and shit, we go for a nice little walk, you know. But for me, this is why we celebrate Christmas at my house. I'm smoking all over this motherfucker. We're not going outside.
Yeah, we don't go outside.
If I go to mama's house, if I go to mama's,
you can smoke wherever the hell you want.
You know.
Well, I mean, that's most people's juke joint. We smoke it in the garage at my house. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't front. Yeah.
But that's your house and you tell us where to smoke.
Yeah, well, I've been told where to smoke.
That's right.
Oh my God. The boss. That's right.
Don't be like that, 87. Don't put on the face. Let's get this. You got to find some joy in it, bro. What you got to do, I think if people because we were so forced with the whole like, how do y'all confuse Santa and Jesus? I don't even understand it. But anyway, I think
and wasn't he Krampus at first? Like he was a bad
was
dude
Krampus.
at first.
He was a bad guy. This whole Christmas shit was a monetary thing, and they've made it a religious thing. And I think it just kind of takes away the fun for people like 87 and like myself and like you guys. Once you listen, if you grew up like that, great. We're not knocking anybody's thing. We're not knocking, but for us, and you're talking to people that you're in a Caribbean chat right now, a lot of us understand diaspora, so things have been displaced, so we celebrate a lot differently. And that's not to knock anybody's views or anything, but my Christmas trees look like this, okay, and there's gifts under there.
I got, and I used to. I will admit that I used to like celebrate Christmas full in, right, with my daughter, because I wanted her to have an experience that I thought that I missed by not celebrating, you know. And so now that I'm older, I realize I didn't miss shit, you know.
No,
and she ain't miss shit. And so the way that she's celebrating now is I don't even know if she's putting up a tree this year. And she got 2 kids.
But you know what though, and since we are on a cannabis show, if you notice something, no, Santa don't come to Texas.
No,
he don't. I can tell you that now. Santa ain't coming. But
establishing 87. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say this, and y'all gonna be mad at me, but you're definitely starting to give Grinch. You starting to give Grinch.
Oh, you think you're getting Grinch?
He said Santa not coming. He's sad like the Grinch. Come on.
And on that note,
he put on for the wife and the kids. He put on for the wife and the kids.
He do the work. He just don't like it. Shit. That's like so a friend of mine asked today, he showed me a meme and he was like, so when don't you feel like going to work? And it's like, fuck it, let them fire me so you get back in bed. He was like, how often does that happen to you? I was like, daily, every fucking day, every morning.
So you're not looking at a blank screen. Wait, there we go. Y'all like that, huh?
See, what up, John Mike? Thanks for joining. So look, on that note,
wrong side.
I know that. I was like, what is she showing?
I was like, what is she showing us?
You didn't tell us what. Before we go, you didn't tell us what was your strain today.
Yeah. What's
Rainbow Sherbet.
Okay.
Malika, I told you there was a blackberry strain. I knew it.
Rainbow Sherbet. And on that note, everybody's happy. We got to dip out.
Red Run. Okay. Is it a hybrid or straight indica?
This is a indoor indica.
Ooh, Red Runts. Got to put that on my list.
Which is red. No. So Red Runts is a crossbreed of red pop and regular runts. And this, you guys, for all you cannabis smokers, before we leave, Red Sherbet, which is a crossbreed of champagne, and blackberry, which is a indoor hybrid. So it's a hybrid.
I'm not talking about blackberry yet.
That sounds delicious.
Okay.
It does.
We got to work out some type of gifting program.
That's what I'm saying.
So Christmas is coming up. It
is. And I would not be resting if we didn't have another show starting at 9. It's 9:04. We gotta go.
We out.
Thank you for joining us. Love you. Have a good night. For those who will be watching us virtually after the show is recorded, thanks for joining us again. And all the ones that were commenting and giving us feedback, thanks for being here, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night.
If you watch the video, the rebroadcast, don't forget to like. Thank you. Have a beautiful
and share.
Don't forget to go to Cypha Sistas of course. On Facebook.
Like, share, follow. Like,
share, follow.
87.
Good night, established. Bye, y'all.